this presentation is, like I said, a part of a Christmas business presentation where we're going to review the business from A to Z, from soup to nuts. We are here to deliver brand new graphics, brand new update on everything we do, more insight on the game development that we have been doing for months or even longer, and a lot of new thing coming to the market. So you see these beautiful graphics, how we are kind of moving towards a unique identity of SuperOne in the market. So what is SuperOne? We're a blockchain-based gaming and affiliate platform. That's very simple. We usually say we are a gaming company, but we are also a very sophisticated affiliate platform. We already have that up and kicking, and it's been live during the autumn, and it's already turning around well, and it's growing very well. So what we are doing alongside with the affiliate platform, we are creating what we have dubbed the next storm in gaming. As you all know, the gaming market is really, really huge. And we have created a way to enter this market in a unique way. I've shown this before. This is our game roadmap and our affiliate roadmap. At the top, you see how we do game development and how we're going to roll into fan base activation. And once we reach 100,000 affiliate active paying affiliate members, we will open the game and we will grow the game further and drive profits. So where we are today is basically we are creating the Genesis community, and we are creating the foundation for the whole thing. And we are well underway. We still have a little bit to go, but we are still we are very much underway, and we are steaming ahead in a great speed, in my opinion. So we are very much on track with what we're doing, and we are really looking forward into moving on this roadmap together. So this is to give you the insight a little bit. We're growing. We have now 36,320 members as of an hour ago that have more than 52,000 accounts, and we are in 206 ISO jurisdictions. That's 206 out of a total of 247. So we are more or less all over the world. Our goal is, of course, to be everywhere, but we're going to put up a little bit competition about that. So let's now look a little bit into the explosive revenue streams we have in front of us. The gaming market has emerged to become one of the biggest market, and mobile is eating more and more out of that big market. Mobile is now 60 to 70% of that $150 billion market. While the advertising market is by far the biggest commercial market on mobile, and we are also dipping into that. Not as maybe the first thing we do, but the brand and the advertising is so strong that we, of course, will leverage that too. So what we have at SuperOne is a business model and a concept and an environment that's not many, but at least $300 to $400 billion of revenue annually. It's one of the biggest commercial areas to operate. That's why we are very, very, very excited about this. And it's all reachable from a single server point like we have. And it's scalable from here to there. There is absolutely no limit what we can do from a how to say commercial and financial point of view in this market. There is not simple to do it. It's not easy, but it's feasible to become a multi-billion-dollar company in this market, and you can become very quickly that. So let's look a little bit further into what happened. You've probably seen our video about the game. We're not going to play that today, but the definite market space is that in all this $150 billion gaming, the trivia gaming has been left a little bit behind. And for those of you who remember Who Want to Be a Millionaire, it is a global success. Coming out of UK, it's become a TV show success of the sort of 80s, 90s, and even into the 2000s. But we haven't seen anything on mobile that resemble what Who Want to Be a Millionaire did. Some of the reason has been that Who Want to Be a Millionaire, that they also have a mobile app. It's tremendously popular, but they haven't kind of modernized the concept. So they kind of chewed what they have. So what we are doing, we have found what we call the market void. And that's the space where there is no other significant leading benchmark operators. There's a lot of trivia games out there, but there are very few that have real prizes and have all the tournaments and all the technicality that needs to really make money and become a commercial success. And that's where we have created this new gaming model, or a new game. You can call it a gaming platform concept, which capitalize on the sweet spot between what we call social gaming, which have no prizes, and money gaming, which obviously have prizes. We are not a gambling company, but we are a gaming company using skill. So this market void is extremely important, because this makes it possible for us to capture us a position in the market and become the benchmark. And all companies that manage to become a benchmark within their segments or industries, they obtain high valuation and appreciation. A few of them are like Spotify. You can see Facebook within social gaming. Even there are 100 more social gaming platforms. You have Uber. You have many of these coming into the market. Dropbox, for an example, or Box, tons of these. And we aim to become the major trivia game in the years to come. So how are we going to do that? As you see that everything has gone visual over the past years. You've seen the emergence of Snapchat. You see now TikTok coming with or there with a video. You've seen Instagram. All is visual. The new generation, or the younger generations, they hardly read. They look at pictures. They do tactics with pictures. They interact visually. So we are stepping up with a very visual game where you're able to find fame, friends, and fortune. So we are really capitalizing on that, and we are doing it in a beautiful mobile format, available to nearly 3 billion people all over the world. So that's what we've been cooking. This is what we're working on, and this is what we'll move forward on. So we are capitalizing on the fanatical interest of people. And needless to say, sport is one of the most, how should I say, fanatical interest out there. People are crazy about sports, whether it be Indian cricket, European football, American football, whatever, volleyball, basketball, you can name it. We're there. We are there with our platform, capitalizing on this extreme interest. And when we start opening, we will definitely start focusing on the football arena. But it's not only football out there. It's also the interest for celebs, for movies, for these kind of things. And I mean, there are tremendous amount for artists, for music. All this also capture a lot of the fame and a lot of interest all over the world. You can imagine if we have a game about, let's say, Kardashians, and you can win trips to US, or you can win cosmetics from Kylie Jenner. There are tons of things to do. So we also have these other interests for, whether it be animals, cars, or other major interests like geography. We have them all. So we are capturing all these things. Those are the 3 kind of major groups we are revolving around. And then how do we do this? As you see here, we are visual. You see this great picture here of a very, very happy football player. What we do, we take pictures and we capture moments in the picture. We capture in a mobile format, we capture a moment. And then we raise a question, like, when was this guy born? First of all, you need to know who it is, and you need to know who he was. when it was born. We can even have when was his mother name, or who is it, or where is he living. We have 3 different type of questions of different grade of difficulty. This makes our platform so how should I say, full of questions that we have billions of combinations. Even without billions of questions, we have billions of combinations that makes this mathematically impossible to mess with or to halter. So this is how it's working, and we have a very simple proposition. Actually, we kind of learned from Tinder. And God forbidden, everyone has been to Tinder and looked around. And if you look on Tinder, there's a very simple interaction. It's a swipe. It's a left and right swipe. Swipe yourself to the next person, and here you swipe yourself to the correct answer. So it's a very simple tactic in the very founding how to say, core tactic is swiping. Very important for the large Asian markets and other urban markets where people are commuting a lot, where they play with one hand and hold their hands in a rail with another one. Maybe not in these challenging COVID-19 days, but at least very simple interaction. So that's the beauty, the simple beauty of this game. So we also have social feature. I'm not showing all here. As you know, we are working with the top user experience agency in the world in California, and we are not showing you all details here. We are tons into tons of details, but also this friendship and the social component is so crucial for the whole gaming experience. And like we say, we are not only creating a gaming platform, we are creating a social platform. We are actually creating a value network. We take it to the next level. We take gaming further, because we take gaming to a level where you can meet like-minded people. Let's say you are crazy about Liverpool, or you're crazy about animals, or you're crazy about geography. You are able to meet up with people. We are using a lot of semantic neural algos to let people see each other and boost each other. The tons of things coming into this ecosystem that we are creating. So this is the kind of glue that keep the whole economy together and connect people in interrelations that they've never been into before. Never been possible to do this. There doesn't exist a product like this in the market, and that's the market void we are benefiting from. That's the true magic, how we capture people's fanatical interest, connect people across genders, across religion, across geography, and across all kinds of social layers. So that's really the true globalness of this, and will create friendships between like-minded people with like-minded interests. So we also have a money part of this. We are a skill-based game, so we are not gambling. We are capitalizing and utilizing your skills to win prizes. You are able to win cash prizes, like we have the $1 million staircase, so you can rock your way to the fortune. We will be the only trivia game with that in the world. And not only that, we will be legal everywhere, because we are based on skill and not luck. This is not like a gambling game. So we are based on skill, and we will then be legal across jurisdictions, religions, and everywhere. We are there. We are really truthfully capitalizing and creating entertainment out of your skill. So you can win money prizes, and you can also win other prizes, and you can win prizes like trips to exotic places with your beloved one or with your family, tons of things. Of course, we are in the current COVID-19 situation around the world. We are well aware that trips are not very relevant, but you can imagine what's going to happen to a very hard suffered travel industry when we emerge out of the COVID-19. It's going to be a lot of built up desire to travel. And I think we're going to see a booming travel industry towards the end of next year. And we will be there, and we will be there with prices. We will be there with partnerships with the travel industry. But first, we're going to launch the actual money tournaments, because we strongly believe that within, especially the sports segment, there is a great willingness to actually spend money for these type of games. We've seen it as sports betting is the biggest kind of money game operation in the world. It's the biggest one. So we look on football in particular, and we look on Europe, US. We're going to start somewhere. That will be our start. We want to get to 1 million paying players as fast as possible. So we're going to go where the market is. So this is the beauty. We have this tournament structure, and this is something we have tested before in an earlier version. And this is solid technology. Again, we are unique in the world with what we do. There is no one with this technology out there. We have invested millions of dollars in this technology, and we are continue to invest, and it's going to be a really, really exciting game what we're coming to the market with. So let's talk a little bit about money. Let's talk about how we make money in this company. How we really gonna go into the market together. Those of you old enough remember the console games. If we go 20, 30 years back, you will see all this Nintendo, Sony, Sega, all these kind of games. They had you went to the store, you bought different games on DVDs or cassettes, and you injected them. We are not there anymore. With mobile phones, we have went from complete retail sales to microtransactions in gaming. You don't buy a game on mobile anymore. You just interact with microtransactions. You're paying a little bit here, a little bit there, entering a game, doing a small feature. It's all digitalized, and that has made the whole gaming space really, really booming. So we're moving towards that. And what we do in our game is that we have what we call credits. Credits is our currency in the game. And credits can be used to sort of boost and enhance your experience. And you will be able to use these credits in a lot of microtransactions. Why we don't use money is because credits gives a little bit more distant relation to what credits are, and you can gift them, and they are internally in the game. And our affiliate packages already contain a certain amount of credits. And now we're gonna look a little bit how the game is making money. From the outset, again, we have a picture that we capture with our mobile phone, and then we fill it with information like a football tournament. Is he born in 1975? Who is he playing against? What is the time of the questions? So we are introducing tons of micro transactions here. First of all, and probably the main one will be how much you pay to enter a tournament with a prize. Then you will be able to exchange questions. You will be able to have helping nuggets that we provided. We will also provide a unique series of Genesis nuggets coming to be released. We will talk more about that later this week. Then we have inviting friends. You can buy extra time. There are tons of more stuff. We work closely with Fantasy to come with tactics and stuff like that. That's under confidentialities. We cannot show it, but I think you get the point. There is not only entering tournaments that we're gonna achieve here. So we want people to spend this small money all over. Here we are only showing 5. I can guarantee you we have 10 more. And this is competitive stuff. So what is important is to understand that it's not about one player spending tons of money. It's about many players spending a little money, a little here, a little there. And our goal and my dream is to get 1 million paying players spending $1 a day, and it will turn out to 350 to 400 million dollar a year, and it will be a really massive success for us. And the question will be, that's only 1 million players. So with all the massive and fanatical interest we have behind us, how many millions can we get? I believe we can at least get upwards of 10 million paying players in this. And then we will be not only a major player in the gaming industry, but we will become a major player in the whole advertising space and in the whole new technology space. We will have extreme high valuation, and we will reach out to people all over the world and be a really sought after platform for brands, for investors, for partners, whatever. And that's what we have been working on for so long time. Yes, I admit we work slow, but we don't work slow. We work steadily forward. We see competition in the market coming from smart contracts, and so we don't care. They don't have a product. We have a long-term product, and like I always say, I am the main investor in this. I have a 10-year goal of creating one of the most significant companies within the gaming space, period. Let's move on. So you see here all the opportunities coming here. So let's talk a little about the advertising space. In yesterday, the advertising was related to, TV and the early game advertising in magazines like PC Gamer and billboards, flyers, all kind of these things. Over the recent years, of course, it's become digital. Everything is online. We're using specialized marketing companies like Chartboost. There are tons of ways of doing what we do, and what we see a shift in the gaming space is to more the advertising becomes more and more directed or tailored to the people by using sort of artificial intelligence, and we kind of built a more tailor-made advertising experience. That's the shift that we've seen, and that's the shift going on. Advertising, the biggest commercial industry on mobile phone by far, just followed by the gaming, which we are into. Both of these really important. So what are all these people want? There is a change, like we say, there is a change in the world for how people want to get, how they appear to advertising. And people don't buy advertising anymore. They buy relevance. And that's been changed. That changed. And I don't think it's fine-tuned yet. If you Google a pair of sunglasses, you will receive a promotion for those sunglasses for the next decade in today's society, or in today's marketing. But we see a big change, and we see here that brands need what we call cognitive ad formats, and these cognitive ad formats are taking into account the desire of the receiver, the desire of people, and how it's relevant for them. And what's really cool is that our cognitive advertising is unique in the world, because we know what you know about football, sport, about geography, about colors, about fame, about travel. We know a lot about that. We know not only about you. We know about your friends. We know about your connections. Needless to say, we are compliant with the GDPR rules, but of course, this platform capitalizes on people. And definitely to take part of a lot of the free stuff we are offering on this platform, you have to give up information about yourself. Same with Facebook. A lot of people say to me, hey, I don't want to be on Facebook because they use my information. And I say, Why don't you quit your account, delete your account? No, I need to talk to my friends. Okay, that's the price you pay. And the same here, but we have something Facebook don't have. They don't know what you know. They know what you like and what your friends like, but we take it a step further to cognitive advertising, which is highly targeted, relevant, and effective. We understand, and we can pair this with a fanatical interest. We can run really targeted campaigns. In example, we can do Adidas promotion for trainings or Nike in Liverpool towards Liverpool fans with a special edition. In example, we can do tons of things we can do. So this is why we spent so much resources on really creating a solid and sturdy platform, because this is going to be an advertising platform going into the future for at least a decade. If you look on Google, it's been around for a long time. They are still #1 in advertising. They are challenged by no one. Facebook, a good #2. They are challenged by no one because they created critical mass and they're here. And we want to be a significant player within the gaming and entertainment market with our brand and with our platform, and dipping into the big revenue streams that's coming here. That's the end of my presentation for today. We're going to keep it a little bit short because we're going to have multiple of this. And again, thank you for the attention today. Tomorrow at 1500, we're going to look into the more detail, how you make money, how the company make money, and the potential on the in this concept. And we're going to have new stuff coming for you. Great new stuff, same high quality, shaking up the market. So that's it for now. Any questions, Arthur?
Just one that I couldn't answer, Andreas, is just in relation to kind of more specific timeframes. If you could just, I think it's best to address it since it's the end of December nearly, what to expect through this month and when those elements of the gaming platform will start coming out.
Those elements, we are in the 5th sprint with Fantasy. We are working on some exciting stuff to be released in January, and we will start boosting up. But like I said many times before, we have 36,000 people on the platform, and we brought with us 10. We're gonna have 100,000 people at least before we open this game. This needs critical mass. It needs critical stuff. We have a little bit of way to go, but we have a very detailed roadmap for how we get into the market. I'm gonna share that with everyone later. I'm not gonna go into it now. It's coming. It's coming. We have tons of stuff coming this and next week. And I don't want to go into it now because it's coming, and it's going to be, we have some really great and exploding stuff coming. And all of you that's in the Genesis, we will have lucrative offers. You will be able to grab what we call Genesis nuggets. There's a lot of stuff coming that will consume credits and start doing that. Now we are very much preoccupied or concerned about the token scheme. Like we have said before, from New Year, we're going to bump up the price on the token. We're going to cover that tomorrow in more detail. We also have a smart contract ready for you. We're going to start deploying that tomorrow, so all of you can start claiming your token in the new app. If you have token from the old system, that's all done, ready, designed. We're opening that tomorrow, and we will push that for the next week or two to make sure everyone get in. We started the staking on the 1st of December. That will be paid in January. Don't ask me for the exact date because it's all about how many people that convert their tokens and how everything is going. So, but that's coming.
Last one, much easier. This one. Where can members find these this presentation slides, this presentation deck?
On my computer.
Are you going to share?
On my computer.
Okay.
And it's a travel ban. We're going to release all this information. We have not only this, we have tons of material, and it's coming, and it's coming in various proportions over the next It's Christmas. It's coming during these sessions. That's the plan. We have a lot of stuff. It's not only this. It's the whole affiliate presentation gonna be something you've never seen before. You will understand how coding is working and binary and everything comes in a complete new wrap. So, but this is the start. We keep it short. We keep it to 45 minutes. That's it. We are recording, and yes, I know we're gonna provide these presentations. It's coming in. I can say one thing. It's coming in PowerPoint format, so everyone can use it. We are using Keynote with a little bit more advanced stuff, but yes, it's coming. This one is 1.4 gigabyte. We can't just share that. Okay, so a lot coming. Thank you. Grab your tokens, because that's what's happening now the next few days. The more tokens you have, it's very exciting tomorrow what we're going to explain to you. We're going to explain really how the tokens earn money. And we're going to talk much more about the market. We're going to leave where we left the market today. We're going to catch up tomorrow and see the impact of every million, every token, how it works, how the whole business model is glued together. It's going to be a comprehensive session tomorrow, 45 minutes, pure financial model. And from that point forward, there will light up your brain and you will understand the income opportunity in this. Okay, thank you all. And we see you at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Take care. It's a jungle out there. Bye-bye.